Okay, guys, welcome again. Let's see what we have next. Inserting floors to generating floors to multiple stories. That's what we're going to be doing next. Okay, that's what we'll be doing. So let's quickly go back to Protastructure. All right. We forgot to do something in our last class. We forgot to impute the imposed load. Okay, the live load. We didn't do that. So we are going to quickly do that before we proceed. So two ways you can do it. Okay, you can click this back, right click, and go to property. Then you go to loading and you impute it. This is one way. Then you update. This is one way. Okay. The other way is select everything. Okay. Right click on the slab. Then go to slab load calculation method. No. Okay. That is not here. Okay, but what you can do is set slab type automatically. This is very important. We forgot this too. This is going to define all the slab condition for the interior slab, the edge slab. All the boundary condition is going to be defined. So you do that quickly. Okay, then okay, all right. So I was thinking I could do this. Let's see if I can change them together unanimously. Right click, property. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. All right, so when you see the Q is for imposed load. Okay, Q is for imposed load. If you're familiar with your code and the abbreviation for all those code for all the loadings, different parameters, you know that Q is for imposed load. G is for dead load. Okay, so you just click this, click on column wise edit, then there are series of imposed load here. Okay, you can decide to pick anyone from here. You can decide to type it yourself. Okay, so but this is general domestic use 1.5. Okay, that's what the code says. For domestic building, for residential apartment, 1.5 is good. So okay, you can see the imposed load has been imputed. So when you're done, you close. So if I come here now and click on any of this slab, let's say I click here, go to property, and I go to load, I should be able to see the imposed load. Okay, you can see it here now. So if you omit something, you can always impute it. You don't have to start afresh. Okay. All right. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to insert stories. How many floors do I need? It's just a one floor. Okay, just one floor, and the last floor will just be the roof beam. All right. So to do this, you come here and you click on insert story. Okay. What did I do? You come here to story menu, click on the small arrow by the side and click on insert story. So how many stories do I need? How many stories do I need? I just need two. Okay, two. The last one is going to be my roof story. So I just need two. Okay. Yes. All right. So I have story one, which is this. I have story two. This is not complete. This is not complete at all because this is my first floor. So after the first floor, I should have another story which is going to be my roof beam. Okay, which is going to be my roof beam. But let's see what is going to happen. Let's generate story first. We are going to generate everything on this story one to story two. Okay, so we quickly go back here and you go to generate story. So I'm generating everything in story one, which is the default story, to story two. I'm going to be taking my column alongside with me. I don't have wall, so there's no need activating wall. Beams, braces, slab, blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm bringing everything up. Let's go. What did I do? Let's go back there. Generate story. What did I do? I'm not seeing beam. I can't find my beams. What happened? Oh, good. It's here now. It's here. So you go to story one, you can see that. You come to story two, you can see that. So let's check out the 3D first to see how this looks like. Go to 3D view. Okay, I think we are good. We are good. We are correct. So the only thing I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to delete all the slab on these stories, okay, because this is going to be my roof beam. My roof beam, I don't need a slab on top of it, okay, because it's not a slab roof, okay. Unless you're having a slab roof, then you have to leave it there, and you also specify the thickness of it, okay. Alright, so I can click here, I can delete them from here, I can also delete them from my 2D window. So let me just save myself time, just delete from here, click delete, click on each of them, delete, click delete, click delete. Alright, so you look at that, looking beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this is not the end of it. Let's go back to the 2D plan. Let's go back to the plan view. Now don't forget we are in story 2. Okay, so I don't want to use the same depth for my roof beam because this is not carrying any much load. This is just carrying roof load, so I don't need to use the same dimension. So what I'll do is I'm going to select everything. I click on the beam because columns are selected, so you're going to be having issues. So simple thing you can do is click on each beam one after the other, holding down your control key, click on each beam, click them one after the other. Just the beam, you don't need to click on the grid line. Just the beam, just click on all the beams. Okay, I think I've done all of them. Right click on one of the beam. Where is your property? Oh, sorry, I made a mistake there. Let's do that again. Please avoid clicking on the grid lines. Once you click on grid line or the columns, you're not going to have the property pop up. Okay, so let's be more professional this time. Okay, so I come to one of the beams, right click and go to property. We got it. Alright, so this is the beam depth. So click on this and edit it to 300. Okay, 300. Okay, that's all. You don't need to kill yourself. That's all. Then you close. So if you check, everything has been changed to 225 by 300. That looks simple, right? Okay. The next thing we're going to do, we are going to define the floor levels. As it is, you don't know the level of the floor, so you need to define based on your architecture. So we come back here and we click on edit story. Alright, so 3000, good. 3000 is my default, is the default height, and my architectural design is 3000 too, so I'll leave that. Then my foundation depth is 1100. I can decide to take 1200, but this will only be decided from the soil investigation. You can't just decide the depth of foundation. They have to be soil investigation, so you can know where you're having a good stratum, beneath the soil, okay, where your foundation can sit with minimum settlement. Okay, all right, so okay, yes, so we've been able to define that. So let's see how this looks again in 3D. Right click, 3D. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. So if you look at the ground floor, the columns are longer than this. Why? Because we're having 3000 plus 1200. Okay, so that looks really cool. Okay, that looks cool. So in our next class, we're going to look at design parameters and loading. Okay, sorry, I didn't put loading there, but it's going to be design parameters and loading. So we're going to be loading the beam, and we are going to define other parameters so we can start the design proper. Okay, see you in next class.